So I want to tell you about this book I wrote. It's called Perverts. You can see the front cover right there. And there's the back. So this is what I would describe as a hate letter to the city of Los Angeles or to Hollywood in general. You know how some people say, I wrote a love letter to so-and-so place. Well, this is the opposite. This is everything I hated about Hollywood kind of expressed in this novella that is all dealing with these seedy characters that are very much living on the outskirts of LA. And I kind of thought of a metaphor for what Los Angeles is like, at least according to me, for the 13 years I lived there. And it's kind of similar to, I don't know if you've ever had the misfortune of knowing somebody that's become addicted to drugs, especially cocaine, and how somebody that gets addicted to that drug, they start off as a very normal person. They would never lie, they would never steal, they would never cheat. But when you get addicted to cocaine, it kind of starts to skew your morality, and you're more willing to bend the truth. You're more willing to do something that is a little bit untoward because you're at the behest of this drug. And I think LA is very similar, but the drug there that people are chasing is fame. And there's no order in Los Angeles or Hollywood. No one knows who's going to have the power to say, yes, this film is getting made, or yes, you're going to make it as a musician. And so people there slowly start to lose their morality because they're at the behest of someone pulling the levers, and they don't really know if they're going to be chosen, let's say. Part of the book was actually inspired by this line from the Billy Joel song, Say Goodbye to Hollywood, where he goes, say a word out of line and you'll find that the friends that you had are gone. And I found that to be very true, that there's a price to be paid in Hollywood if you kind of speak out against the established authority. Just take the Weinstein thing, for example. How many directors were working under that guy and had the ability to speak out when, in many cases, some of the actresses that were in their movies were being abused by this guy? So they're making movies about these heroic people, but in real life, they're actually scared to kind of speak truth to power. So I kind of wanted to capture that hypocrisy in this brew of characters that are all living in this very flawed city, and that's Perverts, and it'll be available on September 16th, 2025. Thank you so much. Bye.